Well, hello, everybody. A little early today. Let's go ahead and turn off that counter real quick here and turn my camera on. And is my camera okay? I don't know. It was all off a little bit when I came home. It was like somebody had bumped into the table and knocked the camera off. But yeah, it looks like it's okay. It looks like we're in the right spot. It's not quite where I want it, but that's okay. Good to have you here, Gothic. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you. And yeah, Gunvote, I know you sent that message at like 9 o'clock this morning, but you know, come on, man. Yeah, I hope so too. If it takes that long, my gosh, that is crazy. But thank you all for being here. I know a lot of you are just kind of slowly shuffling in. I am starting about 15 minutes early today because I was able to. I thought dinner was going to take a little longer to prepare, but fortunately I got it done real quick. So we're all set there, and I am free and clear. And I don't have to pick up my wife from work tonight. so I won't forget that by accident. You know, last thing we need is for me to be doing that again. So yeah, but thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We're going to be combining some things today. We're going to do the speed run, and Gothic, who's in our chat right now, gave me and Delta a little bit of a preview of a couple things to try, and it was recipes that we forget. Things that we forget to do in No Man's Sky. So, for instance, combining, condensed carbon and oxygen is a 2-to-5 ratio that turns it into another condensed carbon. So if you take like 50 of them or something like that, 50 of each, you can get hundreds and hundreds of stuff. And it looks like B-Side, this is a Beeblebum, is joining us for a little bit of a raid here. Thank you very much, Beebs. Appreciate you. I know they're not quite here yet, but we're getting there. Good timing, man. I mean, I'm like just starting, so this is like excellent timing. So thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you being here. It kind of came and went. I don't know if they actually popped in or not. Is my chat working? I don't know. I appreciate it, Beebs. If you guys are here, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So yeah, I mean, I think the run will go pretty good. If everything goes well, we should be able to beat the times that are up there. If you look at the description, you'll see the current record times and everything. I did adjust them this afternoon at about 2:30 when I watched when Delta finished his first run. He's going to be running again this evening, he says. So I guess he doesn't want me to beat him and stay beaten for too long, if you will. So that's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. So, but I appreciate it. Maybe Beebs didn't decide to join. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because it popped up for a few moments and then disappeared, and I didn't see anybody really popping in. So maybe he joined us, and maybe he decided, you know what, wait a minute, let me go join such and such instead. So he might have raided someone else. It's hard to say. All right, anyway. But if he's here, thank you very much for the raid. If not, no problem, dude. No problem. Gotta get all the other people involved as well. So that's pretty cool. Always cool. It's always cool. So Gothic, you had some great recipe ideas. I really appreciate that. That has sped things up for me significantly, being able to do things like that. I still haven't quite decided whether it's faster to take rusted metal from some of the containers and tossing them into my refiner and getting them done, or whether it's faster just to harvest ferrite dust. I haven't found a faster way to get it. So we're going to stick with what we know right now, and we'll see how it does. And we've got weeks to go. Actually, let's check that real quick. Let's jump over to the main screen. There we are. Good deal. And see how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at this over here in OBS. Let me check something here. Would it be better if I was over there? That way you can see what's down here at the bottom. Down here in the bottom corner, because seeing what's down here is kind of necessary. Then you know what things I'm supposed to be getting and things like that. I think that would be better in this case. So I'm going to try to keep my floating head over here right now, and then we'll see what we can do later on and go from there. All right. And then the second thing that's going on too, by the way, let me see, where is the timer? Let's move the timer down a little bit. Actually, let's leave the timer up there. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Second thing that's going on, and I had an announcement that came over the weekend. I am no longer monetized on YouTube. Super chats are not necessary. Obviously, sending memberships to the channel, not necessary. Anybody that had a membership has been, no longer a member of the channel. You don't have to worry about paying a monthly thing. I'm done with the monthly charges and everything like that. There'll be no ads. Whatever ads you see are YouTube only. And I doubt seriously that YouTube is going to start pushing me to the top for people to watch. So the usual 80 to 90 people watching, I think it's going to be reduced down to like 20 to 30, or maybe 40 on occasion. So I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of people joining in here on a regular basis. That's fine. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to play the games that I play, and I have no regrets. You know, a couple years down the road, I may decide otherwise, especially if the channel happens to get that popular at that time. But right now, I'm not worried about the money. The money's not important to me. So we're just going to play the game, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm doing a speed run here. I won't be able to pay attention to chat very often, so just keep an eye on things for me, guys, and we'll see how this goes. And maybe I should give it a few more minutes, because I know that some people know that I'm supposed to be starting at 6, and they may be kind of surprised that I went 15 minutes early. I don't know, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so the run is going to be different than you've seen. I watched Delta's for the most part. I saw what he was up to and what he did, and he doesn't quite do the same things I do. And the route is the most important thing. Me and him have been talking about that a little bit. The real big part of this is going to be skill. It's just going to be able to get to where you're going, carry the goods back, not crash, not dump the goods all over the place. The least amount of times you can jump out of your pickup truck in order to pick up those things that keep falling off is even better. So the less time spent out and more time traveling is better in this case. And a route between 2 points, A to B, straight line, while they say is the shortest route, it's not always the fastest. So sometimes taking a little alternate route off of one side or up a hill to go down another side might be quicker than actually heading straight for your destination. So keeping that in mind, you got to take that all the terrain into question on this kind of situation. So let's see how we do, but I really think that we're going to put up a good challenge here. I have a couple good runs myself. I have an awful one, absolutely god-awful one that you guys are going to see on Monday. It'll come out Monday morning. It's part of this short little series I'm doing about starting a brand new save from a new person's point of view to No Man's Sky that I came out with this past Monday, and how soon you can get to the anomaly in a normal fashion if you're going by the storyline and paying attention and reading stuff, which is really hard to do from a person who's got nearly 5,000 hours playing the game. So trying to remember what it was like when I first started, working my way to the space station, or in this case the anomaly, and then running the expedition through the anomaly on that save, which I did, and it was the most awful run I've ever done. It is hilarious. You guys are going to love it when you see it. So let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully people are able to chat. I don't know if this is a problem, because there's quite a few people here, not a whole lot of chatting going on, which is very interesting. And I hope I didn't screw something up in the stream saying like maybe we should take it off subscribers only or something. Well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe if it's a little while into it and I realize there's still a problem going on, we'll see what happens. Because Gothic, you're communicating, and I can't imagine that of the 38 people here that there's nobody else sending messages through. So let me check that real quick on the stream. It's not popping up. Hold on. There you are. Okay. Had to wake up, I guess. Yep, I know. We're going right now, and we're starting to play. Yeah, B-Side said it popped in. There's Warfrat. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you. Stream settings. Let me just go to that real quick and make sure that we have things opened up for people. Okay, let me do this. Right now I have it as subscribers only, but I can change it. There we go. Now anybody, there we go. I turn off subscribers only.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Audekatru, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Hopefully I said the name right. I apologize if I didn't. Starduster, good to see you. So yeah, we're going to keep it wide open today, and maybe next time we'll just do subs only. We'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. All right, let me turn that back off again. I don't need to be looking at it. Back in the game. All right, so we're going to get our speed run going, and let's see what we can do. I really think I have a very positive vibe that we're going to get something done pretty well in this, so let me see what happens. We're going to do it from here. Now, it says 4 weeks remaining. You know, that does sound about right, now that I think about it. I said 3 weeks earlier, but I think it is 4 weeks. Audekatru? Ode. So I should say like Ode. Audekatru. Very good, very good. Well, thank you very much, and I appreciate it, and hopefully I'm still saying it right. I am a stickler for saying people's names right. I really don't like to mispronounce people's names. Marani knows that very, very well. No E, so just Ode. Audekatru. Audekatru. Got it. Odkatru, did I say it right that time? There's only like about a 5-second delay, so give me a thumbs up. No other fingers, please. Odkatru. I think I'm saying that right. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and get moving here. And Expedition 21. And we'll get it started and moving around. Excellent. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. And again, thank you for the sub. I thank you very much for that. Get rid of that alert. Now, unlike Delta, I monitor my stream on my phone so I can make sure that I'm actually streaming. So let me make sure that it says live. It sure does. Okay, good. All right, good. All right, we're good to go. All right, guys, here we go. The rest, what is the rest of the chromic metal is from B Classic. I saw that. So installing and oh, that's what happens. Every time I uninstall them, I'm getting more chromatic metal, which explains why I have so much chromatic metal at the end. I still do what I like to do, though. I'd like to get the emerald because I use 60 of it combined with 60 ferrite to give me my 180 magnetized ferrite. So I think that's still a good move to make. And depending upon where I start is where I'm going to go. I'd really rather go to the cave side of the processing plant and go on that side over there to get all the things I need, rather than the other side by the waypoint side, if you will. I don't like going over there to get things because even though the emerald and the pyrite are right there and I can grab them real quick, it's lacking condensed carbon, and I really need the condensed carbon to get moving. So let me see what I can do. Don't criticize too much, and we'll see what we can do. All right, let's get this started. And here we go. I think my volume's up enough. I don't use headphones usually. The only times I use headphones is when I'm like on Discord and I'm doing a multiplay type thing with like Jason or Delta or something like that. Then I'll be on Discord and I'll have some headphones on. But otherwise, this is the way it goes. So again, thank you all for being here. Hit the like button if you could, please. It really does help the channel a lot, and just gets it out there a little bit more to people. So, I think I am on the far side. Yeah. Cool. And I think there's a cave like right here. And I don't like to hit the hazardous plants yet. I don't think it's necessary, and it takes a while because I have my own thoughts on that. So anyway. All right, I do need you. I'm just going to get some carbon to start with. And there's a cave right in front of me. Stop that. All right, so yeah, I know where we are. Okay, I know right where we are. And you see I turned around and I'm heading right in the direction I want to head, so. Okay, real quick here. That gives me a good amount here. Real quick, let's move stuff over. All right, and yeah, let's use you. This only takes 7 seconds, so I'm going to take the time to do this real quick, and we're going to be dropping it right back in here in just a moment. There we go. And we need a little more oxygen, I think, personally. Actually, that's all the carbon I need. Let me go ahead and grab some condensed again, but I want to grab these guys real quick. Didn't need any of that, but that's okay. And let's scan some stuff real quick. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, good deal. Like I said, I won't be able to pay much attention to the chat, but I'll do the best I can, guys. There we go. Got it. Okay. All right. where are we here? Let's find our emerald real quick. There's pyrite, so the emerald should be right below it. Good. Okay, let's head over in that direction. And this should be done, by the way, so that's good. Where are we here? There you are. Let's get that going. That's not quite enough ferrite dust. I need about another 60 or 70 or so. So getting a couple of these rocks isn't a bad idea. This should be enough. Alright, go. And the only reason I'm getting this extra is because I need to make a hermetic seal, and I need to recharge my mining laser. $50, $60, got about 70 so far, 100, 110. I gotta pay attention. 160, 170, 80, 90, 200. I need about 260 is what I need. Let's check. 245, not bad. And how we do? 267. Perfect. Let's get our chromatic metal going, and we're going to get our pyrite now. I want to try to be out of here by about the 10-minute mark. Let's see if we can do that. And onto the first site, if I can get there. I need, how much of this? I need 50 of it. That should be good. And you should be done. Good. That's done. Nope, don't do that. I almost did it. I'm probably going to get injured here. I don't really care at the moment, but that's alright. Ferrite dust. Let's go. Okay, now that should be all the resources I believe I need. Let me just take another quick... Ah, there's another animal there. Kind of messed that up. There we go. Okay. Okay, good deal. Just in case I need it later, but I shouldn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay. Should be another grouping right over here. There they are. $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22. $22, come on. Real quick, this should be done. Actually, where is my emerald and my ferrite dust? Go. And there's the next grouping. That's gonna hurt. Crap, and I've already forgotten how many I got. Hold on. Real quick, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32, 33, just to play it safe. And we got a flower, which means we can take it and run with it, if you will. I had a cave back there. I could have dropped in there real quick and got... Ah, alright. Well, it is what it is. Need a mining beam? We'll just stop in here real quick. Should be another one down below. Where's the other ones? There they are. And I need 40 more of this. And the biggest thing I'm going to wait on is unfortunately going to be the ionized cobalt here. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. That might be enough. Yes, it is. Done. Okay, good deal. Hey guys, good to see you, by the way. Thanks very much for being here. Got to get my reward. Hold on. There you are. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah, I know. And we can put those two in. And can we make it yet? Not yet. Let's get our emerald out of here. Magnetized. Where is the cobalt? There we go. Go. That should be the last thing I have to do. Since we're here. We are finding that you don't actually have to hit the waypoint. You can just do the light. The light gives you all you need in order to do that. Just to prove it real quick. Number 3. See? Waypoint number 1. Got it. So you don't have to hit the waypoint and do the pullback and the black screen and all that crap. Alright, I'm going to kind of hang out here for a moment. I think we've got everything now. This is going to take a while, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Hold on. Let's do one more thing while we're here. We have a tree we have to get. And there's that rock over there, but I got to get closer. Oh, you know what? Let's do that while we're here. Ah, we need one more sodium. Crap. Yeah, there's some around here somewhere. I got 3 plants and I only got 29 sodium. That's a jip. There's one over there. Okay. We'll grab it. How's our time? 10 minutes. It's going to take a little longer, unfortunately. That's okay. Alright, where is it? Wait a minute, is that's sodium nitrate already? Well, okay then. I didn't need to do that after all. Jetpack sucks at this stage. There we go, okay. Real quick here, we got to make our 3... Okay, and I need to make, while we're here, 5 of those. Actually, I can make 2 more, but I'll hold off on it. And we need to make 3 of those to start with. We need 2 more, but that's alright. I got other places I have to be. Alright, real quick too. Let's finish making this. We're done. Okay, that's done. Alright, let's see how we do here. Get that. That. Can't move. There we go, thank you. Alright, you. Alright, chassis 2, config, store 1, enter, done. Pick this sucker up. One, 2. Can't aim while this thing's on my screen. Okay. We got 3 items. There we go. 2 honks should get them to do that, and then we're ready. Okay. So while we're moving, let's go ahead and get a couple of the upgrades real fast. We'll install others as we go. Anything else? I don't think that's going to help me at all. No, it isn't. Okay. I know, I don't have any boosters installed. Let me just get up the hill here. Alright. Let's go ahead and install some stuff real quick here. Booster goes there. 2 upgrades go over here. Go. Easiest way to get 500 is to do this. So we've got, I think, 4 minerals. Got, I think, 4 or 5 animals. There we go. Okay, done with that. That's done. Let's go ahead and... Okay, that should be good. Let me just jump in here real quick and put you in. Good. Now, there's a nice reward we get for that, but we're going to hold off on that. We should have our waste heap already selected. Good. Ready for that. So we are under 15 minutes. We're leaving there, so that's good. That's actually almost the 12-minute mark. So take advantage of hillsides like this to get your rewards and install stuff, because you're going downhill and there ain't no braking. So what do we got here? Icarus fuel system. Okay, good. Do we have anything else that we need? Let me check. Radar resonator plans. Yeah, we can do that too. Real quick here, we'll put you in. There we go. Done. All right, we're on our way. And that should be it. We do have some resources we have to scan. We did get the that one rock. We do need to get the tree-like rock, and a couple more animals, but we should be all right. And you notice we didn't get, in a good area, I think this is a good spot. We did not get all of our... Oh, is there anything I need to scan? There should be some birds in the sky by now. That's not it. No birds, huh? They're daytime only. Ah, wait, there they are. There we go, got it. Okay, that was worth it. Oh. Looks like we got everything. I don't like to stop too often. We did get a whole bunch of stuff here, but there's some things we're not going to be getting, so that's all right. Spartacus, good to have you here. Rakdos Rover, good to see you as well. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it. All right, what do we got? I'm not going to actually ever use the advanced mining laser, so I'm not worried about it. All right, we'll just keep going. But what we do need to do is go over here real quick and do that. There we go. All right, so what I need is more ferrite, and I need to make 2 more of those other items. 2 more carbon nanotubes, that's right. Well, microprocessors. This is a good place to do that. Missing components, huh? I really don't have enough, do I? After all the stuff I've picked up, we still don't have enough? Alright, we got some rocks ahead of us. We'll go ahead and do it up there. There we go. Zenith Hellhammer's in the house. Good to have you here, my friend. Appreciate you. Really thought we had plenty, but maybe is there something left over in here? No? Ferrite, 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 ferrite. Strange. That should give me enough to get what I'm looking for, though. Hey, how we doing? 18 minutes? All right, not bad. Where's the other plate? Oh, for crying out loud. There, got it. Hey, I just realized I'm a traveler rather than a Gek this time. Alright, what do we got? We got everything here. This one's a good one. We'll get a lot of the explosives here. It's 10. Get only a couple of the radioactive ones here. There's 11. Couple of the toxic, so we'll get 3. Actually, we get 5 of those here. Yeah, it's kind of a sloppy boss that I'm doing here, guys, so don't be surprised by that. Everything settles down as you drive, but there you are. That's 5 toxic, 2 explosive, pardon me, 2 radioactive, and I thought there was another explosive in here. Ah, there it is. Thought so. Alright. Good. How we doing? Should have 19. Good. Okay, now I'm going to change it up a little bit. So hopefully you guys are prepared for this one. It looks like I'm about ready to run in a hole here. Let's get our upgrade. Don't you dare fall out. I'm not in the mood. Alright. Right here. There we go. And we have 19 items on board. Get over there. Which one of these is speed? 3 speed, 3 speed, top 7 speed. Okay. Okay, go. One thing I noticed, I don't know if Delta's popped in yet or if he's watching silently from the side. One thing I noticed him doing is he was just going across the terrain, and I know he was trying to pick and choose his paths and stuff like that. The darker the rock that you come across, the rougher that rock is. And the sharper dips and stuff like that, avoid them. That's all I can say is avoid them to your utmost abilities. Watch out for them, because they cause you more problems than anything else. Watch out for any hazardous plants. If you happen to hit it, like right now, I'm on a bad route right now. I need to get over here and get to a smoother section. Yeah, I got that. There we go. And just look for the smoothest section that you can go on. And those really count. Like if I hit this guy dead on, no problem. If I hit it on a slight angle, those particular hazardous plants, it'll tip you right over and knock half the stuff out of your back. So, got to be careful of those. So yeah, you see me looking at that second rendezvous. I'm actually heading straight there. The path between both of them is actually pretty freaking good. You don't usually have to worry about a lot of stuff falling out. Like right now, I got to be very careful because I got that one guy that wants to tip out. I'll do a quick scan and make sure that we're not running into anything. But I head straight there and I pick up, what is it, like 8 items over there, I think. But it completes out the explosives. It's less time spent out of the cab and less time spent not driving, if you will. So, that looked pretty good right there. That little bump knocked things forward. And if you just put on the brakes for a moment, you can actually get everything to settle a little bit better every now and then. I said every now and then, but it doesn't always work out. Hey, I'm about due to get hit by some, what do you call it? Some pirates. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they don't attack, but whatever happens, happens. Okay, come up on here. I did lose one. And that's the thing, is the more time you spend doing this, picking up your mistakes, the more time wasted. Alright, let me just check. Make sure there's nothing in the way. Alright, we should be good. Straight down this path. We do have a dry riverbed at the bottom of this. We're going to go ahead and scan a couple things while we're there. Actually, we can wait till the very end if we want, now that I think about it. I just have to remember. There we go. Still got all 19 items. Alright, yeah, we'll wait. Because we end up hitting a second riverbed on the way. Okay, easy, 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 easy. Little rocky right in here, but after this, it smooths back out. Alright, good deal. Hope you're all doing well tonight. 65 people in here, not a lot to say, huh? You're awful quiet tonight, folks. Maybe you just want to watch the show. That's all this is. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Had a long day myself. Okay, how far out are we? Okay, good deal. We're at the 25-minute mark, and we're coming up on number 2. Number 2 is 6 minutes away, supposedly. I'd like to get there at the 30-minute mark, so we'll see what happens. I've got a teetering explosive at the top. Very difficult to see at this darkness, because I'm sure you all are having trouble seeing it even more than I am. And I don't want to go too quickly because I can't literally figure out what the best path is here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Stuck. That was a hole. But that's okay. I only lost one item. You know what? That's an explosive, isn't it? We'll make it up the next one. I'll leave it behind. I don't need to get out. And here's that terrain I was talking about. This is awful terrain. I want to get off of this right now. There we go. This is better. And I can pick up the extra explosive at the other site. So I have 11 instead of 12 explosives. So I need to pick up 5 when I get over there. So that's fine. Hey, look. I think we found the river road. One of them, anyway. I think this one we have to cross over. Yeah, I don't think we have a choice here. Yeah, I know where we are. Whoa. Can we catch them all? Can we catch them all? Nah, darn it. There's one of those holes that keep catching us. Where are you? Right there. Those I want to keep. Because I don't know if I can get all of them at the next site. I'm still missing one. Who did I miss? Oh, I know what it is. I see it. You don't want to forget that little guy. Come on, get in. Thank you. Okay. And move. That's my bad. The more time you spend out of the cab picking up your mistakes, more time wasted. So now I may not get there at the 30-minute mark, but we'll see. You think so? Is YouTube blocking messages? I wonder why. I don't have any particular special things turned on. that shouldn't be. And from the look of things, I don't think I have any moderators in here, do I? That's very odd. Hey, Frank, good to see you. It's a YouTube problem? Oh, that's wonderful. That's good to know that YouTube's having issues like that. Oops. You know what happened there? That was trash that I just ran into. I should be coming up to the other road here in just a minute. And I'm going to have to pay close attention here because it's usually pretty rough. But I think we bypassed it. Yeah, we did. We did. We bypassed it. Really? That was quick. Alright, we're at 18. How far up are we? Good. Now I need to keep my eyes open. We're looking for sentinels. It's right about this time that sentinels start to show up. Hey, look, a sentinel just showed up. Isn't that amazing? Four, five. Ah, come here. 6, 7. Ah, for crying out loud. I'm not as good at this. $16, 16, I think that is. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. I go one extra just to double check. Got it. Switch over. Goodbye. And goodbye. That's 2 down. And while we're here, more rock. Should be a round rock. There it is. 2. Alright, I think that might be all of them. Let me just double check. No, we need 2 more. Okay, that's 3. There you are. 4. That guy just kept going further and further away. 5. 6. 7. And we just need 1 more. 8. Okay, we're done. I need 2 more rocks somehow. Not sure how I messed that up. Thought I was up to 8. Oh, I did get 8. I did get 8. I'm sorry. That's my bad. And that takes care of that. Good deal. Gunboat Willie's in the house. Putting other characters in helps. Thank you for that tip to everybody in the chat. Now you all can start talking to each other. Isn't that great? Weird. It happened to Delta too, huh? That's crazy. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube. Hopefully it's a problem they fix soon. So sorry, guys, if you can't talk in the chat. Okay, so that took an extra couple minutes, but no big deal. We got our minerals, so that takes care of that. I think we've got pretty much all the extraneous things. Let's double check real quick here. So, yeah, the road trip. Okay, good. We got to get to the second heap. Good, good. We do have to install this, but that's going to be after we do this. So I'm not worried about that. We'll get the monolith later. We got to do our waypoints. Let me think here. 64 pieces. We'll get that easy. This travel kills me. I don't know what to say. It is just awful. To have to get 50,000 units by this particular method means we're going to be about 8,000 short easy. We still at 18? Yes, we are. Okay. I had an issue here when I came over the rise. It knocked something out of the back of my bed, and I don't know why. And it was like I didn't do anything special. No? Okay. This time it didn't happen. Okay. I gotta be careful here because there's a cave right there. Alright, there we go. Let's get parked properly. There you go. Second waste heap reached. Hit the light. Good deal. Up top, daytime, so I can see what I'm doing. That's good. All right. There we go. 1, 2, and I think there might be a third one, but I don't remember now. It's an explosive, so that's 12. Oops. Oh, he's still in there. Good. 12. Get the small ones. 13. 14. And 15. We need one more of those. Let's put you in the back. Okay, good. There it is, 16. That's the one I wanted. Put you up there. Let's see. We'll get another toxic, so there should be 2 more of these. I got knocked down. See what happened there? Sometimes when you put something into the bed and it pushes against something else, it pushes the whole ride. So you got to be careful of that. All right, I don't need any more explosives. I got 1 more toxic and 2 of the radioactive. Okay. Talk about close encounters, huh? You. All right. That should add up to 30 items. Yes. Okay, we're good. And we've lost 1 already. Come on, pick it up. Get in there and stay in there. All right. 30 items, and we're going to head right back to our base, our processing center, and I'm going to go by the road because it's the safest method to get there and usually the quickest. While we're on our way, this is number 2. Good. Get over the rise here as we're going down the slope. Make sure that we're not headed for a cave. And then we'll switch over. And that should be good. Okay, let's do this. Speed, fuel, fuel. Okay. Speed, speed. We'll keep the fuel. We'll put the speed in. Keep you. Okay, good. Go. All right. So I would like to get back to the processing center rather quickly, obviously. How far we got to go? Won't tell me. Hola, One Thumb. Good to see you. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody else. Oh, see what I mean about the about those guys? Now you know. That's exactly what happens. Go, go, go. All right. Don't want to make that mistake again. I'll have to pay closer attention. All right, 30 items. So this should get us where we need to be. Super soft drink, good to see you too, my friend. 70 people in there, most of which can't even chat. Sorry about that, guys. Not my fault, I promise. Slow going. We're going the fastest we can with this. When we get the S-Class upgrades, we'll really be cooking, but the only problem is then it's harder to keep everything in the back bed. So, according to my count, I should have, let me see here, 12 explosives plus 4 more, so we've got 16. So we had 11 and 5 we had to get, so we have all 16 explosives. We're ready to go there. And we should have 8 toxic, and at least 5 radioactive, but I think it's 6. So 16, 8, so that's 24, and we have 6 more items on here, so I think we have 6 radioactive. Possibly we have an extra toxic in there and I didn't realize it. We'll find out in a minute. I think it's still 5 if I remember correctly. And we'll have to get 11 more radioactive, and then we'll have 9 toxic instead, which means we'll have to get 7 more of those. But you do the math on them, and there's a lot less items you have to take back with you from 3, 4, and 5. So as you can see, my method is going from 1 straight to 2. Granted, we're going really close to this particular processing center when we're on our way to number 2, but to take the time to jump out and start processing everything is more time spent out of your cab doing stuff. And I've already had to pick up stuff I think 2 or 3 times now, so that's like an extra 30 seconds wasted at least. But the seconds count, man. You know, a 119.59 is still 119 according to No Man's Sky. 119.01 is still considered 119 by No Man's Sky. So think about that. You know, 30 seconds within that range isn't a problem, but if you slip over and just hit the 120, you're 120 no matter what. Okay, so now here's where we leave the road, head straight, and we're going to change our angle so we can keep an eye on things a little bit. I got to use that booster a little less, I guess. There we go. Oh, crap. I just saw it at the last second here. Did I keep everybody? I did. Okay. And look, a couple explosives there. I have to remember that. That's why you saw Delta scanning all the time. Sometimes it wasn't just to pick up things, it was to avoid running into the stuff like that. My problem is I keep losing things every now and then, and I don't realize it. Like, I'll be further along and I realize, oh crap, I'm at 29, not 30 anymore. What happened? And I never saw it fall out. But we're almost there. 40-minute mark. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think that's nice. So I do something here now. I don't dump the bed, because last time I did that, you'll see that on the video on Monday, things exploded, and I don't know why, because they weren't really that heavily damaged. So I nose in over here and I stand up top and just do this. Are you kidding me? Come on, I'm not that bad at aim. Thank you, jerk. That one I wanted to make sure it went in. Okay. Don't mix them up, guys. I can't explain that enough. I've had that happen once, and you just throw off your whole count, and then you're screwed. The radioactive ones have a little trouble for some reason. I don't know why. We'll have to do them separately. They don't go where you want them to go. They bounce off of some hidden thing in the back of your truck here. So I have to do them differently, whether I like it or not. Almost did it again. Explosives are okay. I swear I'm not doing this purposely. I've got much better aim than that normally, and I don't know why it's having such difficulties. Unless it's hitting that same barrier I was talking about. I don't know. Should be it. That should be 16, I think. Yep, got it all. That's not the right button, Paul. There we go. Okay, that should be it. That should be everything here, right? I don't see anything else. Okay, we're good. Alright, real quick. So road trip 1 is done. I don't need the glitches. Road trip 2 is done. Phase 2, I should say. Let me just see if there's anything I need. No, definitely not. That I need, obviously. Okay. All right, and we want to choose waypoint 3. Do we need that? No, I didn't need that. To-do. On our way. We'll get there. Yeah, I guess it's going to be a quiet group in here today. Sorry, guys. Did I get all the weeds and stuff? I think we did, right? 64 pieces. Yeah, we did. We got them all. Okay, good. Just making sure. And let that recharge for a second here. And we will install the Cyclops because it is an achievement. We have to have it. And we've already got everything we need for that too. And I'm just going to continue with my regular path. I do vary a little bit on this because of that, the occasional holes that you find along the way, but I don't usually go off too much. Like here, that route up there is much steeper and it takes a long time to get over it. So when we hit a downward path real quick here, this should speed things up. There we go. And that worked out better. And while we're waiting, I forgot to do the hermetic seal. Crap. I knew I was forgetting something. There we go. Done. And now I can check to see how far away from stuff we are. So we should get to that spot well before the 1 hour mark. Matter of fact, we should complete 3 and 4 before we hit 1 hour. Then it's just a matter of getting to 5, which is always that's a fun part of this. And the reason why I've changed course just a little bit is I want to get over here. Okay, got that. And in case you're wondering, 4. So that's number 4. We just need 2 more, which we'll get at 3 and 4, so we don't have to worry about hitting any more of those. Alright. And we're coming up to like a depression over here. You see the road over there, the dry riverbed. So I'm going to start crossing over here and hit the dry riverbed on the other side. Oh, I think I hit a trash heap or something. Green trails, friendly. Oh, see? I ran into that one trash heap that was over here with an explosive in it that I don't need. That's what I get for sightseeing. Alright, this lack of you guys being able to chat is killing me. I'm so used to interacting with you guys, it's just driving me nuts. Makes me almost want to start the Twitch side of things real quick and just do a dual stream at this point. Alright, Keith. Sorry to put you to sleep, man. I don't tell bedtime stories very well. Well, yeah, actually I did. I used to always be able to put my kids to sleep, so... yeah, maybe you're right. Good to have you here. Thank you very much for being here, man. I appreciate you. Okay. Get out of the way, Sentinel drones. Oh, I'm stuck. I got one stuck on the front. Okay. Did I, like, miss the road or something? I don't think I did. Just thought you were ignoring me? Nope, nope, nope. Gunboat, I never ignore it. Actually, I said hi to you before you even arrived. How's that? That's right. Said hi to you before you even got here. You were here at like 9:30 this morning my time, and saying hi, and it was like, yeah, okay. If my run goes that long, I'm screwed. We'll see you guys in the morning. All right. I think this is where I usually go off the road anyway, so faster. It says it's 2 minutes away, so a little over the 50-minute mark. Not bad. So far we're good though. So far we're right on track to get what we need to get. Let me think here. Yeah, see, 5 radioactive. We got 9 toxic waste, so I need 7 more of those. I need 11 of those, but we'll be able to get them between the two. So 7, 11. Last I checked, that's 18. And since some of the items are so small, I'll usually grab one of each of the others just to play it safe. So I have an extra toxic and I have an extra radioactive with me. And welcome Nightfall. Nightfall's the hardest part of this, and that's kind of the hardest part for you guys to be looking at too. Sunny day today after yesterday's snowstorm. I'm glad to hear that, man. I mean, that was pretty wild. You guys got a lot of snow there, man. I love watching that camera view, man. Anytime you put it on, I'm usually in there. Sometimes I can't talk. I'll be in the middle of stuff, but I'll at the very least support it, if you will, or lurk in the background. All right. I'm getting into that bad terrain here I don't particularly care for, but we made it. All right, 3, we are here. I'll pull into my spot. The waypoint, whoops, ran into that. That's number 5. All right, what do we got? We don't need explosives, so 1. Big guy 2. We may replace that later. 3. There it is. 4. And I only think we get like 8 items from here. 5. 6. No, that's not it. All right. I think that's everything from here. I think we ended up with 8 items, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How come I feel like we're a little short on items in that one? I don't know. Let me just double check real quick. I got 1 explosive in there, but it doesn't look like I have anything else. Okay, good. All right, we're good. Anybody know what just happened? That was weird. I could have swore I have 6 items here, but maybe I don't. I don't know. I could pick up another toxic over here because I wonder if they changed it up a little bit. Alright. So we only have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 radioactive and 2 toxic. Let's make it 3. Toxic. Okay. And in case you're wondering, that's not what I was trying to do. Come on, go. There we go. Come on. I actually got to go in here and select it, or else it'll give me crap about it. So I'll select it in just a moment. There we go. We did have... Never mind. I'll check that in a minute. I thought I had the other radar in there by now. Still got 7 items. Yeah, we're good. So you see the route I take. I know he takes a more direct route, Delta does. I go around those cactus, and I hit it from this direction. That was a bit of an awkward way to go, but that worked. Okay. Ugh, for crying out loud. Light. There you go, 6 waypoints. Alright, so we have 4 radioactive. This place is replete with radioactive, so... Yes, I said replete. 5... 6... 7... 8 radioactive. And how many did we need all total again? We need 11, so we need 3 more. Here they are. Okay. 9... Ow. That was fun. 10. And I think there's 2 more here, so if I can get rid of that big, huge case, I will. There's 11. Okay, so we have all of our radioactive. And then we've got 3 toxic, and we need 4 more. Okay. 1. Where are you? That's not it. Yeah, there it is. 2. Come on, run. Run. I think that might be all I can get here. I think... Oh, that's right. I have that written down. Yeah, there's only 2 at Rendezvous 4. So I need 2 more, and I need to get them from the next one. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We picked up 1 more, so that's 13. And I think there was an extra toxic to begin with, so we had 9 to begin with. So that would be 14, and then we just need 2 more at the last site. Alright, so that should be good. Radioactive, we have all that we need. There are 2 extra at the last site. So, if we drop a radioactive, we're okay. Where am I? There we go. Yeah, I wrote it down. Okay, so before we leave, first thing we need to do is get this. I need to get a move on. And then we need to choose that. Scan. There we go. There it is. Alright, now, let's get our upgrades put in real quick. Okay, 14. Wow. 11 and 13. Dear God. 14. 13. These are good upgrades, man. I'm in trouble. There we go. Alright, so I have a technique here. We have 16 items in the back here. And I usually go this direction, and we're going to hit some bumps along this way because this particular route sucks for a little while. And we're going to head straight for the rock. The big tall thing here. Pillar? I don't know what you want to call it. Monument? Monolith? Follow it around the outside. We should be able to keep everything, and then, avoiding the hole there, head this direction away from it, because there is a ridge along here that everybody finds, and it's terrible. Hey, Miriam. It's got to be Miriam. Yes, it is. Miss Chase, good to see you. You communicate with emojis, so you should be perfectly fine. You shouldn't have any trouble communicating. Everybody else is having trouble with chat. They have to put a special character or something in order to be able to chat, and YouTube's having issues with it, so. Oops. Whoa, that was close. Oh, these things. I hate these things. Wow. Everything's staying in the back. This is shocking, to be honest. There's the ridge I'm talking about, but fortunately we're far enough to the south that we should be able to avoid it. Good deal. Okay, 16. Let's keep our eyes open for that. We don't want that to happen. It's just as I'm saying it, too, right? All right, let me see if I can keep those last two in here. I'm very curious now. Okay, which direction do I go in? Ooh, can we back out? That's interesting. Not bad. Okay, I'll take that. That wasn't bad. And it's a big guy, of course. I always have trouble with these guys. Here's the other one. Alright, there we go. Not bad. I'm not complaining. That could have been so much worse. And I was just saying, I got to start keeping an eye on the path ahead because I know there's a big hole coming up. That's what happens when you have the extra speed in here and you're not paying attention. Oh man, this thing's fast. I'm not even using the boosters and I'm going like a bat out of a belfry. Yeah, there we go. Alright, go right over them. Okay, these are the rocks I don't like. Whee! There we go. Alright, how we doing? We have another road. Dry riverbed, maybe? And you guys are going crazy with the emojis. Love you. You sarcastic bunch, you. Love you. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Okay, Paul, pay attention. Pay attention. Got stuff flying all over the place in the back. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when I was a kid riding in the back of a pickup truck with some crazy lunatic driving us around places. If you didn't catch a little bit of air between your butt and the bed, that person wasn't driving right. You guys are hilarious. Alright, we're getting into the bad territory here. I do not like this particular ground that I'm on. Look, a mini hole. Alright, how far are we out? We got to go. 2 minutes away. And we're just coming up on we just passed the 1 hour mark now. So not bad. I need to get back to the processing plant. I'd like to be done with the processing plant by about 1:15, 1:16 on that clock there. Hey, look, a ridge. But fortunately, we got lucky there. It was just at that one spot right there, so that's good. Up, 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 16. Pay attention. Alright. Ridges along here. We want to get around those. Yeah, I remember this path. Trucks and cars. You guys are hilarious. I frankly, if I was you, I'd be doing the same thing, though. So, no criticism at all. Just keep it clean, guys. That's all I'm saying. There are some emojis out there I really don't want to see. Okay, easy, 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 easy. This is the bad spot. We're really at the camp right now. It's just this here is the rough spot. And I don't like going over this at all. I could have went to the right. That would have been easier, right? Still at 16. I can't believe we held on to everything. Holy crap. Alright, out we go. Alright, we said we needed 2 more toxic, right? So 1. And it's great that we picked up that extra one. Don't you dare go anywhere. 2. And we'll just pop you on top there. Alright, that works. And is there a couple of smaller ones like this? There are. So what we'll do is we'll put you up here. And we'll take the big guy. Where is the big guy at? There you are, right there. There. I don't want him. So we exchange them, and I would love to grab 1 extra, but all we have is the big guy there. So, oh, and 2 more toxic. Let me grab 1 more toxic, just so we have it. And we should be good. Alright, that should be everything. Let me just double check. Explosive. Another toxic. We don't need it. Okay, good. So if my count is right, hang on a second. We have 19 items on board. Let's check real quick. And I needed 8 toxic, which we do have. We actually have 9, so that should be 17 items. And we have all 11 radioactive. So 11 and 7, 8. 11 and 8 is 19, so we're good. We got everything we need. So 19 is a lot easier to get back than like 30. So I just have to hope I don't hit anything on the way. That's the hard part. So let's work our way back. And I don't think this gives us anything, right? No, I don't care about that. We're all set here. No explodings. No, I don't want to see any explosions, thank you. All right. Okay, yeah, we're ready to go. So, as we know, I'm going to have to get out for just a second. Where is the processing plant? So this, if I can get there, line it up. There it is. That's the processing plant we're heading towards. Okay? That is our original one. We are going to do a scan. Careful, guys. Stay in the bed. We're going to do a scan real quick for another one, which shows up over there. So that one is the one that Delta found. That is close by a monolith. It's about 3 minutes away. And I like to get that on my map so it's there. Now, I know you see me heading all the way up here on a weird angle, and you're probably wondering why. Now, we talked earlier, straight line between 2 points is your shortest distance, right? But it isn't always the fastest. I have found that heading up this way and getting over this mountain, you will find yourself a dry riverbed that leads nearly all the way to where we need to go. Yeah, we had to do this part again, but that's okay. Now we just got to head on an angle, watch for any pits along the way. We could drop something along the way here, but with usually 19 items on board, they usually stay put. So we see how it goes. I'd love to have some kind of magnetism in the back, I'll tell you that. A gravity well? Some kind of gravity well generator, maybe? Something like that we can put back there that will keep everything in the bed. Still at 19, got to keep my eyes peeled. There's the river road. Dry riverbed, if you will. Still at 19. Alright, here we go. Oh, lost something already. Okay, lost 2. A little bit of a bump there. I was looking too far ahead. Okay, good. And put you on the other side because it's empty over there. There we go. Oh, wait, one more. I didn't see that. Okay, is that it? 19, good. Now, we got to keep an eye open because everything might fall out again. Alright, so that's good. I'm actually avoiding the first pitfall that's over here. Alright. Because this river road isn't perfect by any means, there are some bad areas in it, so we do have to pay attention. See, like here? I usually try to enter it over on this side, so... But I don't mind taking the extra couple moments to do it safely. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got to pay attention because there are caves along the way, but we should be okay. That is a bit much. We made it. Alright. And I've spent a little extra time in the menus in order to make sure I've got everything and everything's in order. So we just got to get all 19 items back. We can afford to lose 1 toxic, and that's it. I think. No, I think we actually have everything we need. So we have 11 radioactive in the back, and we should have... Oh, we only needed 7. We only needed 7 toxic. So yeah, we have 1 extra. There we go. So if you forgot a waypoint, you can grab it there. Whee! And you do want to weave your way around those guys unless you can hit them dead on. Those hazardous plants, man, they will get you every time. I've had too many incidents where they've tipped out the bed. So as you can see, that's where we're headed. And it looks like we're going off course here to the right, but the road actually turns back to the left again. And we'll be heading straight at it. So I'm going to stay on the road rather than trying to go cross country, because I'm finding that doesn't work out very well. Okay, looks like we just go right between these two. I figure we can get back there before the 120 mark on that clock up there. That would be good. Okay, here's our first weird spot. Still have 19. I gotta check every now and then because one will just pop out of the back for no freaking reason. There we go. For some reason that works, and I don't know why, but it does. And as you can see, the road's starting to turn again. Good, good, good. So we're heading straight at that one, but we want to go to the other one that's 5 minutes away. All right, pay attention, Paul, pay attention. Still at 19. Ah, crap. Nope, we kept them. That's good. I hate when the procedural generation faults out on me and I don't get everything I'm supposed to. Showing up in front of me like I should. A little slow right here. You just got to take it a little bit slower. That's all. And that's it. And now you see we're heading straight at it. So going that route seems to be best, I have found, personally. Still at 19. We are going to leave the road here shortly. And we'll be heading straight, because we're only 3 minutes away, so we're coming up on it. It's not so much hitting there before the 120 mark, it's having everything emptied out and where it needs to be. Oh yeah, I forgot about that little ridge in the middle of it all. But usually I don't lose anything. Got to be careful up here, because this is where I dropped everything in that cave in my video that you'll see on Monday. I found this cave by accident. I was looking around at stuff and I came out and I was like, oh no! 35 items I was carrying, all of them in that cave. So now, the road does go over that way a little bit, but we're usually good by this point, so we don't have anything to worry about. I do want to check because there are some trash heaps here and there, scrap heaps that will cause me to tip or stop. Hate when that happens. I've used up the juice before I had a chance to get above the hill. There we go. So far so good. Other than that one mishap, we only spilled one thing so far. 3 items, but still. Not bad. I know, it's kind of crazy. I'm sitting here trying to interpret emojis now. God, where have I gone wrong in life? Emoji interpretation. Yeah, I can add that to my resume, though, so that'll be pretty good. Oh, careful. Not bad. Wow. Okay. I don't think I've ever gotten back to the home processing plant in this fast a time before. Who needs emojis? Indeed, Frank. All right, we are back. Let's see if we got everything. That was weird. That got in. 4, 5, 6. That should be all the toxic, I think. No, we got one more. We got one more. There we go. I'll get rid of this anyway. There we go. Toxic is done. Now, will these allow me to shoot them in? You see what I mean? It's hitting some kind of barrier. So I can't quite get them, so I got to stand in the bed to do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I haven't hit the 64 yet. 7, 8. There's 64. 9, 10. One more. One more. Nope, that was it. Awesome. So we got everything. All right, let's check here. So all we have is the monolith. 1, 2, 3. Monolith, okay. Which I have to scan for. 4 and 5, and the travel route. That's it. So we're gonna head over to that place right now. We got 10,000 units to go, but I'm at the 14-minute mark. This is unheard of. Oh, this is incredible. This is going to be my fastest run I've had so far. So Gothic, if you're still there, I want to thank you very much for your tips on the and reminders, really, is what it really was, on the different recipes that we could use in regards to combining carbon and everything like that, because even that little bit of carbon I had, I turned into condensed carbon with oxygen and then turned that into 400 carbon overnight, and I didn't have to do all the trees. I did like 1 or 2 trees and that was it. So nice. Come on, buddy. Oh, that was a hole, but we missed it. Okay, so this is the other processing plant. So I'm going to try to scan for it now. No, it's still finding the one behind me. Okay. That scanner should be recharged here in just a moment. I have to be all the way over here for it to find it. Okay, let's do it again. And there it is, right there. All right, we're good. Now I got 42,000 units to go. Going down a slope is what Delta said is very important. It actually does help by doing what he did, and I totally agree with him. Unfortunately, I'm so early on in the units driven that it will run out before I get enough of the units driven. So I'm going to continue to do this. I see the river road over there, the dry riverbed. I'm going to head over there here when I hit about the 45,000 mark. So I'm just going to go around circles for a moment. Thank you, Echo Prime. Good to have you here, by the way. Bear Blue, who else is in that? Frank, I see you. Starduster, of course, I said hi to you earlier. Thank you very much for being here. I saw someone else there. Where did I see him? Obviously, Miriam, I see you. You guys are just having a blast with the emojis. I really appreciate you. Green, go, 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 go. I get it. I get it. You know, if you do the emoji and then type something in, I think you can do well. I think it'll work. Keith, good to see you. Super Soft Drink, of course. Thank you very much. Where am I? Okay. I think one more round around the rose bush here will get us where we need to be. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so we're going to pick a smooth surface to go up that isn't cave. This looks good. As we do have to climb upwards, we don't have much of a choice. Okay then. And then as soon as we get past this, I'm going to turn to the right. There we go. I thought I saw a river. Oh yeah, there it is. I see it now. Okay, good. Riverbed. Dry riverbed. Is Delta in here yet? Has he shown up? I mean, this is an insane run. If I didn't have those spills, how many spills did I have? Like 3 or 4? Can you guys enter numbers in by themselves? Would that work? Okay, 4,000 units to go, and I am 1,500 away. So, okay, that works. Yeah, that's working. Okay, good. So numbers are working, so that way when we go to do the guessing, you guys can guess what the time is going to be. Okay, enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good to see you, A-Tigger. Aha! Saw ya. Plus these S-Class upgrades I got, you know, those are phenomenal. I got 2 really good ones, so that helps a lot too. So there's the RNG for you right there. The RNG of what you get as far as your upgrades are concerned also have a big bearing on how fast you can get this done. We are at 118 right now, coming up on 119, and we're heading to the monolith. We're almost there. God, I never really thought I could do it this quickly. I'm looking at the time and I'm still shaking my head going, how is this possible? Need a Dukes of Hazzard thing there. Woohoo! Boom, okay. We got 2,000 to go. And this is the last one. Now we do have our sodium nitrate and we do have our 2 metal plates. So all we have to do is do a save point and we're all done. And coming up on the nighttime. 1,500 to go. And you can see that now, right? Ah, I'm still blocking it a little bit. Sorry, guys. I'll fix that later. Because we might do another run. Alright, I'm going to turn off the side here. We have 1 hill to conquer. A little bit of flat terrain, and then we have a long down slope after this. But we're getting to the point where it really isn't going to make a difference anymore. Jeez, so my out of game time, my real time is going to be faster or as fast as Delta. Holy crap. There we go. Should be coming up. Come on now, don't do that to me. And got it. Get off my screen. Okay, we got it. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all phases done, and we did it in real time. 1:20:28. I mean, holy crap. You think so, Echo? I don't know, man. I'm thinking I might have finally broke the 115 mark. I might be down to like 114, maybe 113. God. Holy mackerel. Sheesh. So, yeah, all of them are going to be really, really hard pressed to beat this time, including me. 110, 111, 113, 113, 112, 110, 113 minutes and 8 seconds. Thanks, Ed. Always love you, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you being here, too. That's great. All right. We're going to interrupt the music. There we go. Wow. I'm blown away. That is just unreal. 110, I don't know. I think 10 minutes off of that is going to be really unexpected. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we're looking at about 7 minutes off, 6 minutes. So I'm thinking at least 114, maybe 113. That's my own opinion. But I've been surprised before. We're going to have to get a picture. Because this is just incredible. If we hit 113, that means we beat Xaine by a full 10 minutes in game. So, and Xaine will just be losing his crap. So, oh my gosh. All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Let's check it. 113. Yes. I never in a million years would have imagined I'd get a 113. You see the 117 up there, and I had to struggle to get that. I could not imagine I'd get it 4 minutes faster than that. That is freaking amazing. Let's get rid of the 117 because that doesn't need to be there anymore. Holy mackerel. And I should have my old one, the 131 is still here. Let's get rid of that. The thing about the 131 is that I was pulling in my spaceship and jumping in and out for a save point. And Delta was brilliant dropping a save point down, making a couple metal plates, getting some sodium nitrate and dropping it. Unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable. Wow. Okay, so let's get a snapshot of this. I don't have a button set up for it on my Stream Deck, so I got to do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, let's do that. That. Move you guys over. Yeah, you're over there now. So yeah. So I think you can make this out pretty good. Can I shrink this? And I can't zoom in on it. All right, it should be all right. We should be able to make it out. All right, real quick, big smile. And we got it. All right, thank you guys. And we're gonna do another run. There it is. Okay, I've got that saved. All righty, and let me put everything back to normal so I can see everything again. There we go. Yeah, smile for the camera. Thank you, Miss Chase. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Again, so for those of you who are here, might as well do this one more time, and I'll announce this real quick. Sunday I came out with a post, and I explained to everybody that I'm not going to be monetized on the channel anymore. A couple years down the road from now, I'll redecide that, and we'll revisit that as the case may be. So any commercials you get or ads is going to be YouTube only. It's has nothing to do with me. The money that I did make before, it went towards building this rig up so that I had it and everything like that. And as time went by, I realized, what am I doing this for? Why am I charging people for this? I do this for the fun. I do it as a hobby. I enjoy being here, and I enjoy being here playing this game with you folks because that's fun. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't do this for a living. Some people do. Jason's one of them. Fully support that. I can't. So I'm not going to do that, and I'll be here. I know you'll see me doing these you'll see me doing these run-throughs on a regular basis. I'll still produce the same amount of videos. I'll still stream often, once a week at the very least. So I'm actually contemplating streaming Saturday to do a Minecraft run again with the kids. So we'll see how that goes. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. We'll go ahead and give this one more go. I got to reset some stuff here. We'll give it one more shot. I really don't think we can do a 113, but I'm going to try to go as quickly as I can. We'll try to track what we lose along the way, and we'll see what we can do. I think it's going to be kind of crazy, but I think we can do it. And I think that the funny thing is I haven't got the alert yet, but I think Delta's supposed to be going at like 8 o'clock. You know, let's take this moment, ladies and gentlemen, a moment of silence, if you will, to post it on the Discord channel, shall we? Hold on a second. It's going to be on my channel. We're definitely going to post this over on Jason's channel. There we go. Hold on a second here. Yeah, that's what I need. Thank you. Okay, so let's go to Jason's Discord channel. Well, I'll go to mine first. And let me see, speedruns. There we go. And we will drag this over to here. Yeah, I know, I'm allowed. Don't give me that crap. Your move, guys. All right, and then over on Jason's real quick. Let's see, his is down here. He's still talking with Golden Geck, it looks like. Let me see, screenshots, ship speedruns, there we go. Come on, bring it over. Okay, I have to choose the folder one more time, or am I locked up somehow? Okay, let's get rid of you. No, I'm not locked up at all. Okay, let's pull open the folder one more time. Close the window. My screenshot folder is locked up. I hope that doesn't mean bad things for my computer. You knew I could do it? Thank you. Thank you, Miriam. I do appreciate that. You did say that. It all started with Tigress saying 115. Yeah, that's a good point. She did, didn't she? Why is this folder not closing? All right, let me try that one more time here. Yep, I got a problem in here. My screenshot folder won't close. Why would that be? There is no other message open right now. All right, let me try this. I got an idea. Saw this in a movie once. Okay, I got a better idea. Since it's going to give me a problem right now. Copy image. And will it allow me just to paste it in here over here? Yep, it did. Your move, boys. I really need to spell that properly. You move. You move. You. Cry out loud. There. Unbelievable. And you know, Delta was joking earlier about it too. Let me get my OBS open back up again. Why, hello there. Hi, everybody. Delta was joking about this. Paul's probably going to pull like a 110 or something like that. I don't know what you're thinking, man, but I was like, well, is it possible now? Could we possibly be pulling 110s on this? I don't know. I don't know. I think we'd have to get like 2 extremely good S-Class upgrades, like at 15 speed, you know, plus 15% on both of them in order to really accomplish that. And then you just have to be lucky as a son of a gun. So, oh, he's playing Apex? Well, I just posted that, so, would you all excuse me for a moment while I send a private message to Delta right now? You need to check the speedrun clips in Jason's channel. You know, there's a time in your life when you realize to yourself, you know, I just don't know how to spell anymore. Or at least my fingers aren't on the right buttons anyway. That's pretty much it. There we go. And we'll see what happens. Okay. And put everything back to normal over here. So we're using our words again. Is it working? I don't know. It might be. Uh-oh. I think he just responded. Hold on. Crap. I'll find it. Hold on. Oh, that was Angus. Angus, thank you very much for throwing a message in there. I'm waiting for Jason or somebody to really kind of freak out at this point. To be like, dang it. That's the, you know he's going to say that. You know Jason's going to go, dang it. So Delta should be jumping in. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it looks like everything's working. The words are working again. I was close to 110. You're absolutely right. I can spell fine. I just can't type anymore. I can see words. Okay, why is that there? Cancel. Oh, okay, wait a second. Is this... Nope, I have a floating icon on my screen. I wonder if... Hold on a second. Let me see if I do this. Nope, that didn't work. That didn't work. Okay, never mind. Back over here. All right, let's get one more run in before we call it done, and we'll do this one more time. Except now I can relax just a little bit and experiment. Before we do, let me jump over here to my picture and move me up just a touch. There we go. Okay, so now you'll be able to see better. All right, there we go. No, we didn't. We really didn't think this was speedrunnable. Jason would agree with you, though. He doesn't think it's speedrunnable, and he hates it with a passion right now. If any of you saw the absolute meltdown he had on his speedrun, it requires, I think, a little bit more finesse than Jason wants to admit or focus on. And he just kept running into things and dropping stuff, and it was just like pissing him off. But all of us were like... I'm laughing. You laughing? I'm laughing. Yeah, we're laughing. Yeah, but I'm not going to show Jason. Jason, you sure you're okay? You don't need a hug? Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Dude, I don't know what to say. Absolutely. Anyway. Yep. Let's go one more time and see what we can do. and see if we can get this done. And I'm actually contemplating starting to do a little bit more dual streaming over on Twitch too. So that might be a thing in the future. We'll see. I stopped watching. I had enough grumpiness. Oh, really? Really? Yeah, his grumpiness was awful. But I don't... You can see I get upset about things. I try not to let it come out when I'm playing the game, when you guys are here watching and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just one of those things. You are going to get upset, and then you have to realize at some point, it's a game. Dude, it's just a game, man. Chill. So I got to the first rendezvous and got the flu. Miss Chase, why did you do that? I've told you time and time again. Stop getting sick. I tell my kids that all the time. Nobody listens. Never seen them swear so much. Watch Arc Raiders. Watch him play Arc Raiders. He doesn't hold back there. And everybody check out A-Train, okay? Train Recreations over on Twitch. Give him all the support you can. Follow him over there. It's like subscribing over here. Give him all the love you can. We're trying to get that guy up to 1,000. This is an edge of the seat. Yeah, well, not anymore. I don't have to be on the edge of my seat. If someone can beat the 113, I'm thinking to myself, more power to him at this point. So, stop that. So I'm going to go here first since I'm already here. Let's see. There we go. 1. And where are the lower ones here? There's one right in front of me. Good. 2. And we need 40. We got 17. Need 23 more. 15. 38. 39. Come on now. Give me a break here. 40. Good. Done. I like to be precise. What can I say? Since we're here, like I said, we're going to hit the terminal over here first, and then we'll run back. Cover your eyes. Yeah, I gotta go over here and do this now. Yeah, I'm a lot lighter on my feet right now. I'm feeling a little better about it. How odd, huh? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I need at least 30. 32. That'll work. We do need... Where'd my condensed carbon go? There you are. So before we get started with anything, I'm going to put these things into the refiner real quick because they will work out really well. $94 that time. I don't need what's in it. Thank you. I need you. Okay, real quick here. Exosuit. Move you down here and get you started. I just want to get that started a little bit, and we'll put the rest of the condensed carbon in. We can make 186 right up front, and it only takes 5 seconds. All right, about 10. How much is that? Condensed, that's enough. And then what we're going to do is do that. Get the carbon going. Okay, good. Let's move on. All right. Scan that. Can't get him. Okay. Not going to go crazy trying to. Is that one of the... No, it's not. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. We do need a little bit of ferrite to get moving. But it should be done by now that I think about it. Yep, we should have enough there now. And let's get this going first. 332. Okay, we got plenty there. Hey, there's my ship, by the way. They put it in a different spot every time. I only need a little bit of this. Should be enough. Got it. Okay. That was lame. Try that again. Where is the... There you are. Okay. Okay, that should be enough. I'm not going to stop on the emerald this time. I'm going to go ahead and pick up as much of this as I can. We should end up with the 260 we need. Yeah, I know. I gotta get rid of that. That's true. That's the one thing I haven't fixed yet. I haven't gone there. I've changed it on my main page and everything like that, so the join link should take you nowhere. But thank you for pointing that out. Appreciate that. Grandbabies brought it home from school. Oh, well, that was nice. Nice of them to share. Alright, that should be it. Stop it. 254. Close. Okay, that should be it. Alright, alright, we'll put you in, we'll put you in. Stop. Okay, what about you? Almost done. How much we got? 271. Let's separate while I'm thinking of it. 38 of that. Oh, that's enough. That's enough, that's good. And where's our cobalt? Good, good, good. Let's move everything around real quick. There we go. Okay, and this should be done now. Right? Come on, man, take your time, right? Just got the chime. So we got all that. Let's do the sodium real quick. Takes 5 seconds. While we're waiting, we'll do the... Let's do the cobalt. There we go. On its way. Terrain manipulator. How much we got? 30. Okay, good. So I need 20 more. Okay, good. Perfect. So we need cobalt, and then we have to do our magnetized ferrite. Do we get all of our rocks yet? I think we did. That we can get over here. Oh, that just finished. Gotta listen for those chimes, guys. Pyrite. Where's the ferrite? One, two, three. Where is my emerald? There it is. Go. Whoa. Dropped the bomb on me. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. Should be done already. Oof. Just finished. And we have one more to do. That's this emerald. And that should be it, right? That's everything? Yes, I believe so. There you are. Actually, this one up here, isn't there? No, it's over there. Yeah, that should be enough. Perfect. Well, that couldn't have gone any better than that. 9 minutes in and we're already done with that area. We still have to hit the waypoint, but we should be good now, right? That's everything? Yes? Okay. We should have everything we need for this guy, except we have to build some stuff. Hold on. Pull you out. Where are you? Okay, good. Those. And what else? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Crap. Alright, good. Well, while we're here. Actually, we can make both more. We can make 2 more. Come on, don't do that to me. There. And then we can make 2 of those. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. That should take care of everything. Let's just fix this. Done. And it's gone. Okay. Not bad. 10 minutes. Pretty good. I do hope you feel better, dear. I hope I wasn't making too light of it. And I'm hoping you get over it quickly. Because the flu is just a nasty, nasty thing. Nasty business. I hate when it does that to me. Yes, forgot. Stop that. Oi. There we go. All right. Now let's grab a couple items and throw it in. If I can get all that stuff off my screen. Not bad. And I built a lot more stuff this time. Okay. Let's get some of our rewards real quick here. Yeah, I gotta get those installed. Let me do some work here real quick. Good. Just put you there to get it out of the way. That way I get my, that. I get that. That. Right there. That. One. 2. 3. 4. 6. 7. 8. 9. Usually it's about 10 items. Looks like we're going to need one more. There we go. Any more creatures? Four. We only have 4 creatures discovered. Let me pull it up here. 5. We need one more. And I don't see them yet, but I do have to get out again soon, so. I need that reward. Go. Hey, defeated by doors. I love the name. That's an alert over on the Twitch side. Thank you for following me over there. Yeah, if I do some dual streaming over there, I appreciate the follow over there, Betty. I've only got about, I don't know, about 375, 380 people following over on Twitch side. I'm not interested in becoming affiliated over there either, so, you know, I'll just stream and have fun and stick my thumb in all those people's faces who are making money over there. Not really, not really. That's not true. Like I said, there's a lot of folks out there who are, they do this for a living, so I have nothing against it. Let me see. Anything else I need? Do I need you? Yes. Not bad. We're at 14 minutes, and we're actually doing pretty good here. There we go. Done. And I got to do some scanning. I got one more animal to scan, a few more minerals. I should come across the tree and the weird rock at the same time. Yeah, there it is. So maybe we can do that down here. Okay. 1, 2. Just thought we can wait till we get the scope and then discover them. That might not be a bad idea. So there's one area that we could probably speed things up on. Alright, there is a dude over there and I can't get to him. Alright. Gotcha. Wow. Well, jeez. Yeah, I haven't played Lord of the Rings Online in a hot minute. It's been a while. I got pretty far in it, though, I will say. It's right there. And I can't get him. Alright, is there anybody over here? No, of course not. Alright, forget them. I'll get them later. Too much time. Had several. I had a Ranger. I got them up to over 80. I was also a beta tester when they came out with the Rohan pack. Just before the Rohan pack, I actually was able to beta test it. And I've always been, as far as Lord of the Rings stories are concerned, I've always been a big fan of the Rohirrim. They're my favorites out of all of them. I think my favorite character in all the books, believe it or not, would have to be King Theoden. I've always had a soft spot for that guy. That's someone you would definitely follow into war. Hey, you know, I should ought to scan for the whoops. Best your 55. I don't want to hear best your 55. You record that, send it to me, and I'll believe you. No, I'm not burning anything, Ray. Good to have you here, by the way. Good to see you, my friend. How you been? Or is that your announcement? I don't know why it doesn't show the graphic anymore. I haven't figured it out. I may have to delete it and put it back in. Of course, then it'll just stop working because, you know... Yeah. Alright, when we get out up here, I'm going to see if I can't see anything. Creatures or rocks or anything. We do have a couple more minerals to get. Fourth Earlingus. Death! Just, it's so much easier. I can actually picture it in my mind, you know, when I'm reading the books, so... Wonder if it still worked. Ah, okay, that's cool. Well, good to hear you're doing good. And... there we go. And the waypoint is over that way, I think. Yeah, there it is. Light! Light! Aziz! Alright. Right. I just remembered right now that I have nothing. Everybody in. Come on. Like getting kids on a school bus, right? Ooh, if you could only do this with kids to put them on a school bus, right? I'm sure bus drivers would just love that. Gone. Come on, you two, out of the way. Thank you. Where'd my truck go? There it is. Perfect. There you are. You. Got it. I think. Truck. There you go. Okay, we should have, what, 19 items, I think? Oh, one more. See what my garage looks like. Good. We're good. Oh, Interesting. Animals. That would be great. I'd love to be able to pull this thing up into my Corvette, to be honest with you. Come on, come on. Alright, fuel usage. That's not going to help me. Alright, good. Do we have our two other... No, we don't. There we go. We get our sodium nitrate. Yes, I think we did, right? Yes, we got. Okay, good to go. All right. And over to here, number 2. Okay. I still need to eliminate a bunch of hazardous stuff. Yeah, okay, we're good. There we go. We're on our way. So the fun part about getting hazardous fauna, or flora, I should say, is we have to hit them dead on, or it will tip us. Let me get that charge back up a little bit. Hang on a second. I see. Do we have a deal there? I don't think you can get under an hour. I really don't think. Not unless you're cheating somehow. Because you can't hit these out of order. You can't get the S-Class upgrade right away. You have to hit them in a particular order for that matter. I gotta be careful. There's a hole over here. There it is. Now for crying out loud. See, this is what I get for trying to read. You know what? This was a good hit, though. I want to grab that and put them in. Because that's less I'll have to get later on, and I don't mind since I have to stop anyway to get stuff out of my way. We need to hit some rocks, too. But anyway. We need that extra animal, right? Alright, where is it? I can... no sentinels. Okay. And pull 53. With no sentinels. With no sentinels. I don't understand that, because that's part of the milestones. Doing it in 53 minutes and not completing all the milestones doesn't count. Keeping in mind that I work, so I wouldn't be able to watch you live or anything like that. That's why I said if you can record a video of you doing it, I'll accept it. And we'll give you the, I don't know, what is it called? The belt, I guess? You know, the trophy. Clock's at the top right. Ray. You can't see the clock, Ray? Or the crown? Yeah, the crown would be a good idea, too. Sentinels kill you, but you see the full record run? Okay. What do? Do you do the Sentinels at the very end or something? I would like to see it. I am very interested. So yeah, find a way to post it or share it or something like that. That'll be perfectly fine. I am very interested in seeing this. Oh yeah, you scroll down a little bit? Yeah, I hate when I do that. In case you didn't know, my thermal protection is falling. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Take it slow, take it slow, take it slow. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay, good deal. Good job. Good, it came out in the right place too. I like this particular route. There you are. Found you. Got it. That was driving me nuts. No pun intended. Still 21. Okay, good. Because the more I can carry while I'm going slow, the better off I think I will be. 21 still. A little bit of a tough slope here, and we're trying to hit the gas pedal a little bit. God forbid I should hit a hole here someplace. We got the river road coming up. That's good. Going down. You got to be kidding me. We didn't lose anything? Unbelievable. So how's the run bid to tradesmen? I don't know. Did you see the first run? Because we currently have the record at 1 hour 13 minutes. So I decided to do one more run for the evening, just to see if we can go a little bit more careless and, you know, be able to take care of this. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, yikes! Stay in the cab. Stay in the cab. Stay in the cab. Oh well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, good. This is what I was looking for. I think. That's not what I'm looking for. I need the other one. Okay. Lost one. Hold on. And I'm not going to cuss like Jason. That is a hole. A very large hole with trees in it. How weird. There we go. I can move that. 500 obstacles. Okay, great. Watch the hole. Phew. Did we get all of the hazardous plants yet? I might have missed that one popping up. Let's see. No, we only got 14? Come on now. There's a hole there. I'm not going to take the chance to get that one. Good deal. Still at 21. Ah, there's the other river road I was looking for. Got it. Hello, Ognum. Good to see you, my friend. How might you be this fine, lovely evening? There we go. Got it. Perfect timing. So we got all our hazardous plants. Alright, how we doing? 28? Okay. Now, we haven't fought the Sentinels yet. And as I say that, they should pop up. That's usually the... See? See? What'd I say? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Back it over here. Crap. 18. 1, 2, 3. Just to play it safe, like we said. That's that. I accidentally shot him with my grab gun, so he disappeared from the screen for a moment there. Okay. Hey, while we're here. There's one right. Oh, not there. There it is. There we go. Alright, so that's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. One more. 8. On my way. Alright, so we got all the sentinels, that's out of the way. Got your plushie finally, good for you, man. Man, that thing took forever, didn't it? Good grief. Yeah. I got mine about a week ago, I guess it is, yeah. Last Tuesday, I think it was. Gonna let this recharge. There we go. Ugh, Exilus, I'm so sorry. Good to see you, by the way. Oh, okay. I didn't go far enough to the right. That's weird. How did I manage that? Probably because I fought the sentinels a little earlier than I expected. Maybe that's it. So I gotta be careful coming over the rise here, because there should be a cave. Yeah, it's over there. Okay, good. We're alright. Crap. There we go. Okay. Everything went flying. I have no idea what I have on board now. Without actually counting it. Oh yeah, I probably want to do that too. There we go. Alright. There we go. Everybody get back in the car. Actually, it'd probably be a good idea if I just stand up here. Alright. So we should have 2 more than usual. So I had, what, 30 last time. Let me think here. Thought there was one right. There it is. I think I had 30 last time, so we need, trying to think here, sorry. At the same time that I'm doing this and it's not working, it's too many things that my brain can't handle at the same time. One heck of a load that I've got in here, that's for sure. Alright, let's see what we got. That's one of the ones that went flying. Wow. These things really did go flying all over the place, huh? Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Got it. Okay, got that. We'll take you. Boy, this thing's gonna be very, very full by the time I'm done. Especially with this huge monstrosity on top of it all. See how that does. Let's see. All right, what am I missing here? Is that explosive? Okay. I think we're going to have a couple extra items because I'm losing count. But we'll figure it out. Sure, why not? Join the crew. Part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's put you... Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's fine. That won't be a problem, right? Okay, anything else over here? Well, thank you, I'm glad. Doesn't look like it. Okay, I think we're done. 35 items. I'm pretty sure we have too many explosives on board. Yeah, the light does actually count. I'll show you real quick here. So there you go. I got 3 of the waypoints already. So I got the one at the main site. That's the processing center. I got one at waypoint 1 and one and the light at waypoint 2. So they do count. So that's a lot faster than have to sit there wait for the cut screen to do all that. So that's a really good thing to do. Yeah, I know. Some kind of a tarp or tie-down straps. I talked about having like a gravity well in the center of it, just pulling everything in and holding it all together. But at maybe a cost. Like over time, it slowly damages everything, so you got to get your butt back to the processing center. So, anyway, 1, 2, we want that. Because that's giving us our upgrade. I can lose one of these explosives. I don't think it'll be a problem. Let's look at these real quick. 9, 6. Oh my gosh, there is no speed on any of these. Okay. So I'll keep the other C's. That's not good. Okay. All right, let's take a look. When we make it back, Hall 35. Again, I can lose some explosives. I think I can lose up to 4 of those, and I'll be all right. Straight through. Oh, that's odd. Why, thank you, Miss Chase. I'm blushing. Now watch him hit a hidden cave. Shut up. Like I said, you guys can get to watch that on Monday. I'll have a video coming out on Monday that'll show that. That actually happening. I had 30, actually I had about the same amount, 35, 36 items, and I ran into a cave. And everything, every single item fell out of the truck. So it was like, all right, just call the truck in up on top. I start putting all the items in. As I'm putting them in, I get about 20 of them in there. I put the next item in, and it pushes the truck. The whole Colossus, it pushes it up a hill, and a bunch of stuff falls out. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Could anything else be going wrong here? It was hilarious. It really was. After a while, you just laugh because, you know, it just gets to that point. Or, like Jason, you find every 4-letter word you can say. So, and I'm sure Jason has quit by now. My guess is he might have raided Delta's stream. Wow, 35 items. I mean, my gosh. But at this point, once we hit the 16 explosives and we put them in there, any more explosives left will dump. And you'll see that when we come back later on, they won't be there anymore. Oh yeah, the sinking Colossus. Yes, of course, I've heard about that. I understand they might have fixed that finally, so hopefully you won't have that issue anymore. I need a mod that makes my character shout Fuzzroda when I push sentinels with the magnetic gun. I'm sorry. I'd rather have like oh, I can't think of the actor now. I know his name. I've got him pictured in my mind. Evil Dead saying my boomstick. Let me introduce you to my boomstick. Not dream. Well, congratulations on getting corrected. Gotta go, had fun. Thanks, Starduster. Appreciate you being here. You have a great evening. Thank you very much for stopping in. Glad that you got to see at least one decent run. So, this one, I don't know. I don't know yet. Maybe. It'll be fun. That's the whole point. Bruce Campbell, thank you very much. My gosh. Ash of the Evil Dead, yes. I could watch anything that has Bruce Campbell in it. He was in Burn Notice. I really liked his character in Bone Notice. And when they did the little spin-off one-out excerpt of Sam, you know, the fall of Sam, can't think of the character's last name now, but great. Yeah, Burn Notice was fabulous. I absolutely loved it. Though I like how she lost her accent, like after like 3 episodes or 5 episodes or something. Axe. Sam Axe, thank you very much. If chins could kill... Absolutely, man. That was, I think, one of his lines that he always used. I don't know, Mikey. Is there any more items I could pick up on the way? Because at this point, that might be actually worth doing. Because I think there's actually an item right up here. I think there's some toxic right up here. And that could be one less thing I have to carry back from the far side. Still at 35. My gosh. Yeah, we got an explosive, and I think there is... No. It's just 2 explosives this time. How weird. Alright. So be it. Carry on. I must have gotten into the wrong scrap there. Met him at a convention once. Super nice guy. Yeah, that's what I understand. Everybody's ever talked about him said he's a really cool dude, really nice. I cannot believe this. Did I get all the minerals? I think I did, didn't I? Hang on. Cyclops, waypoints, monolith. Yep. 64 pieces. Yep. All the creatures. Oh, I haven't done that yet. I have to hit that thing. Yeah, I'll hit that in a second. Yeah, I guess I did. Yeah. It's over here. Nope, over here. There it is. That's it. All right, on our way. Discoveries, since I'm in the menu, let's just go ahead and do that real quick. All right, on our way. Still 35? Still at 35. I cannot believe I made it back with all 35 items on the back. Oh, whoop. I spoke too soon. And I think that was... Yeah, that was a toxic, and I really do want to keep that one. All the way up. Thank you. All right, there we go. All right. Let's put some stuff away, shall we? Now, let's see if I can get this in here. No, I have to get down for this one. There we go. All right. The rest I can do from up here. Jerk. I don't know why. Oh, what was that? There we go. Toxic. The toxic bucket. Yeah. Like I said, there is some kind of invisible barrier that gets in the way, and I don't know why. I might try doing something a little different next time. Oh, that one worked. Okay, good. And maybe I'll go on a different angle. Uh-oh. Nope, got it. See what I mean? There was nothing there that it ran into. But for some reason it thinks it did. Hang on a second here, guys. Just give me a minute. we get 16 yet? Come on now. There it is. Got it. Got it. Okay, that should be everything out of here. Alright. Ow, hey, bastard. Okay, that's done. So let's see how we did. So 1 is completed. 2 is completed, right? We don't need anything from here, I don't think. Nutrient adjuster. Significant engine upgrade, we already got that. 3, how do we do? Laser, don't need it. 4, how do we do? Yeah, we could get it, but we don't need it. 5, and this is where we get a chance to check it out. So we got 6 more toxic and 10 radioactive. We only got to carry 16 items back. So that should help out immensely, if I do say so myself. Good. And we're on our way. Now, half tempted on going down this way and see how it does. Let me try that. Let's take a different route and just see how we do. Sunny all day and now snowing again. Well, you know, no one told you to live there, man. It is a beautiful area, though, I have to admit. Seems to me, anyway, by what I've seen in like Google Maps and things like that, you know, checking around the area, it seems to be quite a pretty place. How hot does it get in the middle of summer? Does it get really, really warm on Prince Edward Island? Yeah, you do have to aim a little low, you're right. That's on me. Okay, that was the wrong route to take. Because I'm trying to look over there to see if maybe going that way would be better, but oh, look, a road. Interesting. This is interesting. Arizona's gonna be 90 tomorrow? God. No, I don't look forward to the 90-degree temperatures. I mean, the warmth, the heat doesn't really bug me too much. The cold hurts, and that bothers me a little bit. So when it gets really cold here, it's a problem. But I don't mind the winters here. They're pretty good here. This is Kentucky, by the way, guys. So it's pretty good here as far as that's concerned. But the summers don't get unbearably hot. Yes, indeed. Nice here in the summer. That's what I thought, yeah. How hot does it really get there? Do you know, Gunboat? What's about the average high? Do you guys ever see 90-degree temperatures? Or, I don't know why I'm doing that. Go up this way. Just stick to the road, Paul. Stick to the road. We're headed into winter, thank God. Excellent. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you guys are, let's see, 2 months left, so you're like our August, end of August type thing. You in the southern portion of Aussie or Aussie territory or what? You more towards Brisbane? Where you at? We have hit those temperatures? Really? Okay, well, it's interesting. I mean, off the ocean currents and everything like that, and I'm pretty sure the Gulf Stream doesn't go up that high to the north, so maybe there's a different stream that hits you guys. I'm going to go all the way to the road this time. I'm going to stay on the leeward side of this and hit the road. That is the riverbed. And we'll see how that goes. Supposed to hit 80 here, Saturday here in southern Louisiana. Whew. No, we aren't going to see that. I mean, we did hit 70 like about a week or two ago, and then we got back down into, 18 degrees, 16 degrees. Yeah, we always like, Kentucky weather. Just wait around a little longer, see what it's going to turn out to be. But that seems to be the same lately for a lot of different places, I think. The weather changes and stuff like that. I remember he was a teenager, mid-teens in Florida, and See, one day it was raining in the front of our house. No, raining at the back of our house and not raining out front. And it was like that for a good like half hour or so. It was the weirdest thing. There was another day that I was in high school at the time. I got to school and it was like 75 degrees outside already. Got into my classes and stuff like that. Lunchtime came, walked outside, you could see your breath. It was like 50, 48 degrees. It was a really weird. It was a front that came down below us and then later on in the day moved back up. And by the time we left school, it was back up to 75, 78 degrees, something like that. It was a weird day. Very strange day, that one. And that's Fahrenheit, by the way, guys. Yeah, if it was Celsius, yeah, we'd be dead. Humidity? Yeah, let's see, the humidity isn't too bad. You talk about 40% humidity and it's like, it's like, dude, Florida, if you're below 90% humidity, it's a good day. Wow, it's dry out. I can't tell you how many days I'd walk out in the summer, you'd open the front door and be like, oh, look, it's a sauna outside again. You know, people walking by with towels wrapped around their waist, and that was really kind of odd. Don't get me started on that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, gravity did not exist there for a moment. That was really, really weird. I'll take that. I should be looking a little closer at where I'm going. No, probably not. You're probably right. Exilus, yeah, I don't know. I think it was pretty cool, though. Now that I have a Colossus in my regular saves that's fully upgraded and has all the bonuses and stuff like that, it's freaking fun, man. I put the full treads on that thing, the caterpillar treads, and it's like I'm just tearing around the countryside, and it's kind of fun. Having the furnace on the back is pretty cool. But it's no longer, the Colossus, the way I look at it now, is no longer a storage unit, an 11th cargo container, if you will. So that's always a benefit, you know? Boink. Yeah, ignore the things that come up, guys, that say something regarding joining the channel. There is no joining the channel anymore. Just sub. Perfectly fine by me. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like button. Gets a little bit more visibility. I'm thinking now that I don't have the ads and everything like that running on all of my videos, that it's not going to get pushed to the forefront by YouTube because, well, that's how they make their money. So why would you push somebody who isn't getting any ad revenue? So... but we'll see. All right, we are at number 2. No, 3. We're at number 3. Okay. Hey, we did it right that time. That's all 6. Cool. Awesome, man. All right, so... how many do we need again? We needed 6 toxic and 10 radioactive. Okay, let's get started. That's a tire ball. 1 radioactive. And I just shot it into the back of the head. 2. Ha 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 ha. 3. 3 radioactive. 4. We'll keep the big guy. Let's see. But there was 1 more radioactive over here, but we only get 4. That's right, I have it written down as 4. And we only get 2 toxic, so we'll get 6 items. There we go. And they're in, and we're ready to go. And we needed 6 toxic, so we got 2. This will be the 3rd one up here. All right, and 3, we don't really need those, we just want to find 4. There you are. Don't have too many bugs. A lot of them are fixed now. A lot of them, but most of the bugs are gone at this point. But that's just part and parcel with No Man's Sky, and we all know that. Hello Games. They've got a pretty decent crew that's building up the updates and stuff like that, but some of them don't. I don't know if they're just not testing it properly, or if they're just taking for granted that everything should work fine and releasing it. Maybe it wasn't quite ready enough, but they seem to do that with every single update. And I'm not criticizing in any way. They may literally not have the manpower to be able to do it. I don't know. But if they would solicit some folks that are good beta testers, people might actually do it. Alright. So we have 3 toxic, 4 radioactive. We need how many more? I'm going to do that every single time. Okay, I need 6 more radioactive, and I need only 2 toxic. 1, 2, 3. That's one of the toxics. Okay. 4 radioactive. So we have a total of 6 radioactive on board, right? We needed 10. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We have 8 radioactive. We need 2 more. Okay. There's one right there. I see it. Okay. 1 more. I don't know if we have another one. We do. Alright, good. So that means we don't have to gather any more radioactive. Let's get the other toxic. There you are. You know what? We've said this before. We can take you out and put one of those little guys over here, because there was one more. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. And this spot only had 2, right? Toxics? Yeah. So we got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We picked up 1 more earlier and 1 more later. So we have 14 right now. We only need 2 more toxics and we're done. So there we are. Yeah, the streamers find the bugs first. Yeah. That's why we always say when you do the expedition, do it in a new save. Just start a new save and do the expedition that way. Don't do it in your main save. Do that later. So, all right. So we should have all the radioactive ones we need. We only need 2 more toxic, and I'm not getting them here. So we only got 15 items on board, and that's the way it should be. And we'll have a total of 17 when we're leaving, so that'll be good. Right? 10, 6, 16. So we'll have 16 items, and I got 15. So what am I missing? That means I have an extra toxic in here. That's right. Okay, well, I'll grab 2 anyway, just play it safe. There we go. Oh, really? Alright, do these have good upgrades? Top speed 11, top speed 12, top speed 12. Okay. There we go. Not the best, but pretty good. Alright, we're going to look for... Did I already highlight it? No, I didn't. We're going to look for our... There we go. That way. One of them bounced back in. That's funny. $15? Yep, okay, good. That was great. Oh, for crying out loud, man. I didn't even think that bump was that bad. But usually when you drop them on the first shot, sometimes the rest don't settle quite right, and you're going to lose them again. All right, what do we got here? Okay. All right. On our way. Let's see if we can avoid the cave that we hit last time. Jason's finally stopped playing Arc Raiders. Jason, man, dude. Yeah, I saw that. That is hilarious. Let's wait for them to start filing in. If we reach up at 2 miles per hour. That's great. So we need 2 more toxic, then we're done. All right. And they should be here. There they are. Hey, guys. Welcome to the channel. I'm ElanPaul. Welcome. You've been watching... Oh, my God. Was that a hole? Did I just, like, float over that? Good grief. Jason, good to see you, man. Thanks for the raid. I don't know if you're raiding and running or you're talking to the fellas over there on the Discord channel, but thanks very much for being here and I appreciate the raid, dude. Yeah, you got your work cut out for you if you want to do this again. I'll just give you a heads up. So, I'm doing a second run here just for grins and giggles to see how I do. And we'll see what happens. So don't tell Jason, because I've already posted it on his channel, that I got a 113. 1 hour, 13 minute run. Thank you, A-Tigger. 1 hour and 13 minutes. Uh-oh. Crap. Nah, I'm definitely going to lose one there. It's those stupid plants that'll get you every time, man. There we go. Just lost one, so we should be all right. Let me stick to what I thought was a little smoother ground here. Are you kidding me? All right, that worked. We're good. Jason needs to come up and at least throw in a dang it, because you know he has to do that. That's his cue word. He could put something else in there, but then my channel's no longer family friendly. So maybe he's trying to type it in multiple times now and he's getting blocked. Or you could just do that. And Delta got a 120 earlier today, Jason, so he beat Xaine by 3 minutes, but I did not expect to get a 113, let me tell you that. It was just an absolutely outstanding run, although I will admit to one thing. The S-Class upgrades I got for my drive on this were, I think, 14 and 13% speed increase. So it was incredible, an absolutely incredible run. So we got, where are we here? 102. So we got some time. I don't know if we're gonna meet the same time. I really don't think we can, but it is what it is. But good to have you all here. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it, guys. You guys are killing it. We're trying, man. We're trying. I'm just trying to have fun, man. It's just, I never expected to be able to speed run this. We talked about that. No, it's just not possible. It's ridiculous. And then the next thing we know, here we are, right? Oh, hit that dead on. If you hit the hazardous plants dead on, they don't tip you. I can't see anything. It's okay. I can only see the forest for the trees there, so, you know. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. That was bad. Yeah, we had a little problem with the earlier in the stream. Nobody could actually chat. It was the weirdest thing. And all they could do was emojis, which made it very interesting. So I had to put that on my resume as an emoji translator. So, and I think I pretty much translated most of them wrong. So, I hope you had fun. I mean, I was watching you playing Arc Raiders. I was giving, as you know, I was giving A-Train, you know, Train Recreations, I was giving him a hard time. And having a blast doing it. I'm telling you that, man, that guy gets a camera. Yeah. Yeah, it'll just destroy. He will be getting followers left and right. He doesn't think so. But I think so. I think he will. The chat was known. Yeah, YouTube bug. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. And good to have you here, Gek. Like I said, I was watching you guys earlier. I literally cannot play Arc Raiders. I cannot do it. I would love to play it, but I am a stickler for no PvP. And even though Dune Awakening does have PvE and PvP, I can get around that, you know. I can play and just do my own thing and stuff like that. But it's the PvP, man. Some people are pretty cool when I saw that, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, we need 2 of you. 1, 2, and we're done. Let's get our upgrades. So, yeah, you guys are just a blast to watch. We have a blast watching you all play, so I try to support as many channels as I can. Did I not get the right one? I got checkpoint 1, didn't I? No, checkpoint 5. So where's my... Oh, that's right. There's no S-Class upgrades. You already got them. Duh. All right. Real quick, let me go ahead and highlight you. Okay, we're on our way. 17 items. Let's see if we can get there in time. So, in case anybody's watching, what I usually do is head up the hill here because there's much better ground. You can't play it either. I think you do pretty good. Give yourself a little bit of credit, man. I think you guys are having a blast of a time doing it, and you know, if you're having fun, who cares, right? That's what matters, man. You know, I've actually demonetized Gek. Jason, I think, knows this already. I think I already told him, but I've already turned off my monetization. I don't make a living at this, and it's not enough money for me to deal with the headaches at tax time for it. So I just turned it off, and maybe one day when I get much older, or a little older, I'll turn it back on again. We'll see. Okay, we're at 17 still. This is pretty good, guys. Up, 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 up. Everybody stay in. Everybody stay in. I'm going to try to go a little further down here and see if I can avoid that one cave. Problem is that there's a lot of very weird ridges along here. But if we can get past it all... Well, that was interesting. There's the hole. There's that weird hole. Okay, I think we'll be alright here. Stay up high for now, get past the last cave. So, yeah, I turned it off. I might dual stream over on Twitch, too, one of these days, just because... But I won't become affiliated over there. I'll just stay demonetized. So... Yeah, he's a hoarder too, yeah. Well, he learned from Jason, let's be clear. He learned that he's not going to get anything with Jason playing with them. If he doesn't, you know, do it on his own. Bob. I don't think... Do you think Bob could play it? Do you think Bob is playing it? I don't think Survival Bob could do it. I think it would drive him up the freaking wall, too. I watched him playing Dune the other day, too. He was getting back into it after not being there for like 4 or 5 months, and he got back into it. I'm like, oh, he's not bad, he's not bad. And then a couple days later, because he was playing it for like day after day after day, I got back in and watched him, and he was kicking butt, man. He's actually really good. So I was impressed by how well he was doing. He just he slid right into that groove again, and he was doing just dandy. So very odd. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of us that don't do it, you know, and that's whole point and purpose. You know, I don't like the PvP aspects of it. I mean, I guess if I was playing a all PvP game and I could role play it, that might be another matter. Maybe I could do that. I don't know. But after a while, you know, like when I play certain games that give you like choices, Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2. Those 2 games, not the online one, keep in mind, the originals. If I could play those games and get a choice as to what you're going to do to be good or evil, I will almost always choose good every single time, because that's my nature. I have a very, very hard time choosing bad stuff and going on the evil route. I cannot believe I haven't dumped anything yet. This is crazy. So... He's a hoarder. That is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So yeah, before you all go, if you could hit that like button, I appreciate it. That's pretty much the only thing you have to worry about now. If you haven't subbed to me before, hit the sub. I do other games. We're actually thinking, I know Minecraft doesn't seem to be a great pull, but especially, you know, over on YouTube for someone my age and everything like that. But I pull my kids in on it, and it's like 5 of us playing it. Actually 6, because it's my son-in-law joins us as well. And it's not so much the game at that point as it is everything else that's happening. which I think is hilarious. Oh, okay. Out that way. I still have 17 items. How is this possible? Alright, this one is a little bit touchy. We have to be careful up here. There we go. Got it. PvPers clearly have small... Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, they're definitely small-minded. Yes, that's what you were going with, right? Small-minded individuals? Yes. But I know it was pissing you guys off in there. I saw that. Anti-terrorist when I used to play Counter-Strike. Yeah, see? It's just in our nature. A lot of us, it's in our nature to just play kindly, if you will. But then you get into a PvP game, and you're going to run into people that just, they want to play it that way, man. So, I'm going to try things a little differently now. There's a cave right there. Whoops. Clip that hazardous plant by accident. Alright, let's go up this way this time. Get around the mushroom people. Let's see if we can just take a different tack. Let me just take it up to the top of the hill here, and we'll go that way. They are well regarded. 100% what I meant. Oh yeah, I'm sure, yeah. I was translating, you know. Just like I'm translating emoji at times. Yeah, I'm translating that too. Alright, so we're coming at it from a different angle. That's what it is. That's interesting. So is this angle better? How are we doing time-wise? 112? That's about synonymous with what we did last time, isn't it, guys? I think the difference is I didn't have to stop as often to pick up stuff, maybe? That must be Jason's reply on Discord. Sorry about the chime there, guys. Come on, get up there. Get your butt up there. Oh, wow. And the specialized items are still there. That's interesting. That's never happened before. No, I swear, ma'am, that's never happened before. Yeah. 64. I know. I actually got in there. Get out of the way. Can't see, gosh darn you. That should be 16. Alright, that's good. And 3. And we should have just the one more. That was it. Good deal, we got everybody. Alright, let's check. So 1 is complete, 2 complete, 3, we got to do the monolith. Oh, I never installed the scope. Okay, I'll do that. 4, 5, we got all the mileage. We have to get our mileage in. Alright, so we'll do the scope next. Let's get up to the hill here. Alright, to do that, we have to get this one. Yeah. There we go. All set. Go, go, go. At 114. So can we get it done in 6 minutes? We got 8,000 units to go. Good grief. By using the terminal? I don't know, but I have 2 metal plates and some sodium nitrate already, so I can just put a save point down real quick. You don't have to call on your ship now. So it was a trick I learned watching Delta. So he did that. That was pretty good. They need to be manually loaded? Okay. Yeah, it's just very odd. I had it happen, and maybe it was something that was a bug and they fixed it, but I had it happen one time that dropped off a whole bunch of stuff at the location like this, and I came back later on and the things that I dropped off were gone, and I didn't understand why that could be. Alright, let's get a couple miles in here. As we come around the other side, we'll do a scan for the other monolith. Keep your foot on the pedal. There it is. Never mind them brakes. They all hang out because we gotta run. What brakes? That's one thing they didn't add to any of the exocrafts. They didn't put brakes on any of them. It was gas or no gas. And pray tell, you weren't going down a cliff that you needed to stop on. It wasn't happening. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing we did before. We'll get up to, what did I say, about 45,000? And then we'll take the river road up. I might go a different route. I might go up that path there and take it straight, just to see what happens. Okay, coming up on 44. There it is. Come on, 44. There we go. I think one more loop-de-loop around here, and then we'll start heading towards it. It's only about 2,000 units away, if that. So, but that's all that we're going to get on this, and then we got to make up the other 3. So, that's the tough part. And I don't think I spent any more time in the escape menu than anything else. So, all right, here we go. What are we at? 46. All right, we'll get one more round. And the extra miles that we put in here, even though we're not going on a downward slope, is less that we'll have to do later going up and down hills. So, all right, we're at 45 now. Good. Off we go. Let's head towards our monolith. Just want to check the terrain because I don't want to run into any scrap heaps. They stop you cold and then you're done. The units still count if you're in the air, but you slow down while you're in the air, I've noticed. And I tried that by driving off of a base that was thousands of units of up in the air, like a sky base, just to see what would happen. And sure enough, it just went very, very slow all the way down to the point where it got really annoying. So, just a heads up on that. Now, the Pilgrim, the motorcycle, yeah, that's another story. That sucker kept speeding up. I hit over 500 units an hour. It was hilarious. Alright, we got this. 118. I don't think we're going to get 120 again on this run here, guys. On the above clock. I think it's going to go further. Because we've got still 3,000 to go, and I don't think we can do it in a minute and a half. But we would have pretty close to matching our time before. Oof. Found a hole. 2,500 to go. 2,200. $1,700. Ah, see what I mean? The scraps. I'm stuck. Unbelievable. Alright, let me see if I can just go. There we go. Finally. That sucks. I wish they would fix that. That's one thing I really wish would get fixed. Because you should be able to plow right through a scrap heap and just push it out of your way. We've got an excavator on the front. Yeah, I made the scope already. We're all done there. How we doing? 1,000 to go. Ah, rats. $500. $250. That was a hole. Got it. We got it. And done. Well, I think it was a little bit longer, so let's check it. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, 4, 5, and final phase. All phases complete. All right, so did we do it again? Did we do 113? Is this more like a 114, 115? I think it's at least 114, at the very least. I don't think we broke the 113, but that was really, really close. But Gothic Viper is being very, very optimistic about the fact that I probably got faster. Who knows? So, 114, 115. I see a lot of 115s and 114s. You guys agree with me. 111 from Keith, 112 from Tigger. Keith, you're very optimistic. 113, yeah. You think it tied? Yeah. You think it tied as well? Seriously? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 114, and how many seconds, Old Explorer? 112, 111. Miriam, Miss Chase is just giving me trophies and hearts. Isn't that sweet? Appreciate you, dear. Yeah, 114 and 16 seconds. I got this weird thing that's popped up on my screen. I can't get rid of it. So, 111 Ed, good to see, good to see, good to see. And that's funny that you say 111 Ed. There's literally 111 people in here right now. Something weird is going on with the continuum here. Spent time in the menu talking this time. You think so? You think I spent that much more time, Egg Tigger? I don't know. Maybe. I don't think we got lower than 113. I think it's either 114, 113 right in there. So we'll see. 110. Come on, Moose. Good to see you, by the way. Good to have you here. Hopefully you got a plug when you came in, because I did change the descriptions so it would show people better that way. Angus at 111. Very nice. Could be. Medals from Ogden. Thank you very much, sir. I don't know. Will somebody beat it? That's the thing. You literally have to have everything right. If I didn't dump anything at all, got those really super great upgrades, and I could just go zip to every location, I could see this pulling a 112, 111. Gothic claims, and I'm going to say it that way, Gothic, that she can pull a 55-minute run or lower, as the case may be. And I told her, you got to put your money where your mouth is. You got to show us the video on it. I'll take it for the video, because obviously you can't stream it. Like you said, you got those limitations that you have on doing that. But now you're saying 109. Make up your mind. All right, we're going to check it now. I'm getting hungry. I want to go eat dinner. 113 again. So there you are. So 113. 113 is the time, guys. Not bad. I still think that I'll get rid of that one. We'll keep the original. I still think that it's going to be a rough pull to get faster than that. Now, Gothic may know something I don't. It may be something to do with the route getting to the locations. Maybe she's found a way to hit all 5 and pick up everything and carry a whole load of 48 things back. I don't know, but I'm just saying. It's consistent. No, I'll go with that. That's all good. So we shall see. Grimy, good to have you here, by the way. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it, man. I know you were watching. You were probably watching with Jason over there, so I appreciate the hit. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. 07 to you guys, man. And I appreciate the subs. I know a few of you subscribed, and thank you very much for doing so. Appreciate that. We'll got a lot more videos coming out. I got some ideas whirling around in my head. And if I can hit the 3,000 subscriber mark, I've got a plan to do a 12-hour stream, possibly try to speed run the whole thing, as far as the Artemis storyline, and see how fast I can get the entire storyline done. Artemis, Atlas, everything. We'll just get everything done as much as we can, at least within those 12 hours. See what we can do. I think we can do it. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and get out of this screen over to here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have to get out of there first so I can see what I'm doing and figure out why my file explorer isn't working. Let's see. And we'll see if we can rate anybody. I know that, like I said, I know that Delta's playing right now. And it'd be great to go in there and just chat him up. I don't think, let me check Discord real quick. I see Gothic, you've put some stuff in there, appreciate that. I don't think Delta said anything yet. Yeah, I don't see him in here yet. Okay, he's just playing right now. Okay, good, good, good. I'm checking actually Discord just to see if he dropped a note. So he may not know yet. He may not know yet. So we'll be checking him out. Let me get to the edit screen. It's just, it keeps giving me the wrong screens. I'm sorry. All right. Redirect. There you are. Everything's changed a little bit since I've turned things off. So where are you? Where are you? Launch, launch. Delta, where did you go? There you are. Okay, good. We've got Delta locked in and ready to go. So guys, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you. 07 to all of you. Sorry about the chatting nonsense that YouTube restricted on at the beginning, but your emojis were fantastic and hilarious. You guys know exactly what you're doing. Appreciate you. We will see you guys next time. Fastest run for Artemis is 3 hours and 41 minutes. That's good to know. Well, maybe it'll be a shorter stream. Nah, we'll do 12 hours anyway. I promise you, we're going to do a 12-hour stream. I'll probably do it on a Saturday. We'll start at like 9 o'clock in the morning, won't end until 9 o'clock that night. And maybe I'll take a potty break or two. We'll see. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your week. I will see you maybe on Saturday. The possibility that we might do a stream on Saturday, 50-50 chance. I'm not going to promise anything just yet, but we do have the Anomaly video coming out on Friday that comes out every Friday. Another one coming out on Monday. So we'll see you guys next time. Take care and just be kind in everything you do, okay? You guys are always the best group around. Really appreciate all of you. Be kind in everything you do, and we'll see you again next time. Take care, everybody.